Welcome to our channel, Fabulously Famous. The topic that we will be discussing today is Drake Bell apologizes for exposing his secret wife and son. But before we start, subscribe to our channel and don't miss any updates. A dark past of those who are part of Nickelodeon has been revealed. The wrongdoing of producers and stars does not seem to stop by anytime soon, but their past is causing them to fall. One of the Nickelodeon stars has found himself in a pretty bad situation. Who is he? None other but Drake Bell. Over the years, Drake's name has been trending in the media for some of his past decisions. But now he is trending on the internet because of some interesting news, and it seems like he has some other things to know about himself. Drake Bell, who's been calling himself Drake Campana since 2020, started his career when he was 5 years old. He debuted in the 1994 episode of Home Improvement. Later, he appeared in the 1996 film Jerry Maguire and had a small role in the Seinfeld episode The Frogger in 1998. And from there, his career took its peak in 2000. He was nominated for a Young Artist Award for his role as Cage Redding in the film The Jack Bull. And since then, he continued to star in more and more films and television shows. Talking about his most recent award, he won the Blimp Award, Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards Mexico, as a favorite TV actor and favorite international character male in 2010. Later on, he got nominated for Best Feud in 2014. It's not Bell's first time to get involved in a legal matter. Previously, he got arrested on December 21, 2015 for driving under the influence. However, Bell was released on a $20,000 bond and was declared not guilty by the court. Whereas in September 2016, Bell was found guilty and sentenced to 4 days in jail and 4 years punishment, and he had to attend an educational program about getting drunk. However, Bell was released from the jail too and only remained there just for a day. Drake Bell was earlier charged with driving under the influence in 2010 for an incident in San Diego 2009. Adding on to that, last month Drake Bell pled guilty to 2 criminal charges.
A little bit from now, Jared Drake Bell, who played Drake in the Nickelodeon TV show Drake and Josh, is scheduled to be sentenced in a Cleveland courtroom on multiple charges related to crimes against a child.
He attempted endangering children and propagating matter harmful to minors. The charges he's been placed under are related to a girl whom he met online and attended one of his concerts in 2017 when she was just 15 years old.
When I was 11, I learned that my aunt had a mutual friend who knew the defendant. That led to my aunt taking me to meet him for the first time in 2014 when I was 12.
While a public information officer in the prosecutor's office said that the girl, who established a relationship with Bell a few years earlier, attended his concert in December 2017. Meanwhile, Bell violated his duty of care and is still doing so. He created a risk of harm to the victim. The Cleveland police also found out that Bell sent the minor many inappropriate messages for months up until the concert. Drake Bell was 31 years old at the time when the incident took place. However, Bell pleaded not guilty and was released on a $2,500 personal bond and was asked to provide a DNA sample.
He told me that I was beautiful and that boys were stupid. He then sent me a photo of myself that he had screen capped from my Instagram.
Besides, he denied having no contact with the affirmed victim in the case with a pre-trial hearing scheduled for June 23rd. On June 23, 2021, Bell pleaded guilty to both charges and now his sentencing is scheduled for July 12th.
Case number 659-324, State of Ohio versus Jared Bell.
So Bell came forward to reveal some pretty interesting news that he thinks might help him in the situation that he is currently in. How could he even think about that? Many of you might already know, but many are not aware of the fact that Bell has been married for almost 3 years and they have been blessed by a son. This news has been revealed just days before he was expected to be sentenced for the charges. Yes, you heard right. Recently, Bell revealed on Twitter, writing in response to various rumors that are incorrect, he has been married for almost 3 years and they are blessed to be the parents of a wonderful son. He also thanked his fans around the world for sending him good wishes. Many believe that he went from entertaining the kids to taking advantage of them. It seems that Bell's statement comes after he was spotted with his wife Janet, whom he's been romantically linked to over the last few years. The couple stayed at Disney together for some days, and it seems they were celebrating Bell's 35th birthday there. It has been obvious that Bell decided to keep his relationship private. It is pretty interesting that the local public is now finding out that the star has his own family. Though this is probably what all the stars wanted it to be, just like many celebrities, they tend to keep their personal life intensely private, especially when it comes to their children. As part of Hollywood, Bell decided to keep that part of his life private, and is understandable, but for some reason it was strange as to why this news was just announced, especially because he just pled guilty to not one but 2 different charges. There is no doubt that the star is going through a lot lately, but why did he choose to reveal the truth about his child now? Some people believe that he chose to reveal the truth of his family now so that he can distract people in the media from the legal case, as he pled guilty for attempting endangering children and propagating matters harmful to minors. So many who have been tracking the case will find this weird that he thought with the help of Family Truth, he will help his cause in any way, or should we call this a PR stunt, so that it will lighten up the legal procedure that he is currently going through. For those who may not know, Bell was arrested and charged in Ohio earlier in June over an incident that took place in December 2017. The fellow actor who played Drake in the Nickelodeon series Drake and Josh pled guilty in Ohio with the charge of attempting to endanger children and a misdemeanor charge of disseminating material harmful to juveniles. According to all the court documents which were collected by People magazine at the time of the incident, although in the beginning he pled not guilty, now Bell has agreed that he is guilty of not one but both the charges during virtual court appearance, which was held via Zoom, that took place on June 23rd, according to a live stream of hearing the further sentencing scheduled on July 12th, which will also take place in Ohio. Now, Bell could get a prison sentence of up to 18 months for charge 1, that is a felony charge, with a fine of up to $5,000. And for charge 2, it is a misdemeanor charge, carries a sentence of up to 6 months in county jail, and a fine of up to $1,000. The actor stands 3 years of post-release control following the possible prison term. The charges against Bell began from a December 2017 meeting between the then star and a 15-year-old girl when Bell was in Ohio to perform a concert. Police have not specifically stated what happened at the club, but said that the meeting followed months of inappropriate social media messages and that the two had known one another for several years.
When I was younger, he was sweet and actually wanted to talk to me about my life. But at 15, he started sending me messages about how, quote, hot I was.
Later on, the girl filed a police report in Canada, and Canadian authorities reportedly then contacted Ohio police. The victim in the case is permitted to provide the court with a victim impact statement before sentencing. Many fans of Bell are still in shock when Reachford attorney's comment for Bell told all the facts will be revealed in the courtroom. There will be no additional comments at this time, which has left people to follow the case to be in the dark until that official date of hearing comes on July 12th. So, these are some very serious charges as people take risks with minors. I assume you must be shocked after listening to all this and the true side of Drake Bell. To no surprise, Drake Bell's acting career is almost at a point to experience a full stop. Yes, you got it right. There's no sense in having a child abuser at your show, as it will undoubtedly lead to less viewership and defaming of the channel. Drake not only made things difficult for himself, but his family. Him not revealing about his family initially is the biggest question as of now. Why did Drake do that? What was he assuming? Let us know your answers in the comment section. Besides talking about the 15-year-old minor girl, it is good to see minors taking a stand for themselves and speaking up against the wrong. Whatever Drake did to her was wrong, and he's already paying for his wrongdoings. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like it and subscribe to the channel, Fabulously Famous. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments section.